today we are special guests. Hey. We're gonna ask some questions to men that women want to know. A lot of women just can't ask these questions to certain men, probably because they're not comfortable.
Right.
But we're gonna ask them questions and they're gonna respond, and they're gonna do the same for us. So yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about today.
I know this shit. So are we gonna rock, paper, scissors?
All of this just registered to me.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's rock, paper, scissors.
Let's rock, paper, scissors.
You
Who wanna go? Let's go. I'm best. I'm the best.
Y'all pick out.
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You never played this?
Yeah, but I thought it was always the third one.
Alright.
I didn't know it was four.
It's rock,
Okay.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Alright, so we go first?
Yes, I go first. All right, our question, you can answer it.
Big question, honest answer, okay? What's your definition of a man?
Oh, dang, y'all want to hit us with these kind of questions.
You want to answer that one or you want me to answer
Yes.
it? One of us got to answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not a book.
This is actually,
Not a book
it's
definition.
actually easy.
What makes a
one.
man a man?
I
What
got
makes
it.
a
I know.
man
I'll
in
answer.
your
Let me
own-
answer.
Alright,
I'll
go.
answer. The definition to me of a man is someone who stick to his word. Like he's an honest person. He's a man of his word, and he had plans and goals, and he actually like have a plan set up to accomplish each goal. To me, I feel like a man is someone who's willing to sacrifice his personal time of like hobbies or personal goals that he want to achieve to help someone that's important to him in his life. I feel like that.
Selfish man.
Right.
Not a selfish man, but a selfless man.
Yeah, selfless person.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was easy.
Okay.
All right.
So
That was
you
easy.
two-
Yeah, okay, yeah. What's
I
your
think,
definition?
honestly, everything you said, but my main thing is sticking to his beliefs. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sticking to his beliefs, but that's the main thing for me. Sticking to his belief, believing in what he believes in, and not straying away for it because of other people's, what other people think. But yeah,
I agree too. Anyways, yeah, and always, open to new information. If it, changes, he can always change for the better.
not setting his ways.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
same.
It's time.
That's pretty
You guys-
Alright, who's going next, y'all? Or do we get another chance? How we doing?
Oh yeah, we'll go. You want me to read the first one? Y'all probably heard this one, but I want to hear y'all perspective. All right, man gives his mother, the mother of his children, $600 for school supplies and clothes, but the man finds out that the baby mama has split the money 3 ways with the other 2 kids. That's not his, but she had explained that the other 2 baby daddies ain't shit, and that she had to split it between all the other kids because it wouldn't be fair just to give it for one kid to have nice things and the other 2 not to have nice things. Is that fair?
Yes, that's very fair, because as a mother, you're not just thinking about this one child because it has a different daddy that actually does things. You're thinking about all your children. So that means whatever you make, whatever you have, that goes to all of them, not just one of them. Because would you have would you have your little girl or little boy looking fresh and then the other one looking like they just came out of a dumpster? When you know you have all this money, how much was it?
$600.
$600. That's $600. That's a lot of money, especially at Ross.
Kid.
That's his kid.
Hey, Ross.
I'm serious, especially at Ross. Like, that's a lot of money. So it's like when you're a mother, you have to think about all your kids. You can't just think about one child. And if you giving me some money, and you tell me, if you say, here, I'm giving you this $600, it's yours to have, but I only want you to spend it on this.
Yeah, but my child, not the other 2 kids, but my child.
I mean, it just needs to be a quick understanding.
Exactly. Like, you, as a man, you should understand, you shouldn't even want that your child's brother and sister to look crazy and your child looks good, because guess what? They're gonna say, oh, your child look good, but how about them other 2? You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm staying in my own lane.
And yes, it definitely does. And like, why does she get all of this and that and the third? Why does he get all of this and I'm over here looking like this? Well, baby, your daddy ain't got it.
Right.
Well, mama, why don't you have it? So then this builds up all type of different problems for the child, or not even just the child, the parent,
Right.
And all you gotta do is just buy them all some clothes, especially $600. That's a lot of clothes. That's a lot of clothes.
That's a lot of clothes and school supplies.
That's a lot of
But
clothes. I was like,
like,
especially at Walmart.
You gotta kind of think about it like this. Say if you gave her $600 to buy groceries, but you like, this food is only for my kid. You can't feed them other kids.
True.
That's not right, because especially if she already had those kids before you even had your kid with her. So that means you knew what you were walking into.
Right.
So it varies, but I think that would be kind of, you're teaching your child to be selfish.
Very
you know?
selfish.
So like they're getting
Just
all these
because
clothes
that's the
and
only
they
thing
don't
that you're
get none,
responsible for.
Nah.
So what do you agree?
Yes, I totally agree. It's not fair, and it's not in our nature to just think about one aspect of, one child. You know what I mean?
Right, even if it's not our child. Like if we see a bunch of kids, are you just gonna go up and give this one child some candy and not all
I
of
got
them?
a question to add on to that.
Yeah.
What if instead of him giving her $600, he just go buy $600 worth of stuff?
See, then it'll be different.
Yes.
Because I can't give this child these clothes.
But what if
you
them other
just
two ain't
follow
really
first.
got nothing?
But
he got
that's
$600
when you
worth
don't
of
have to
clothes.
spend your money on this child. So guess what you're gonna do? Instead of partially spending your money on this child and the other two, then spend it all on these two, because she's good.
What about doing that from the
They're not.
beginning? I'm asking the question. I ain't saying.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
if it's
doing it
right or
from
wrong.
the beginning?
Yeah, I ain't saying. Yeah, I'm just asking. No, it's saying like, if you get $600, you're gonna spend it on all the kids. How about you take that $600 and spend it on that one kid, and then spend the other money that you have on the other two? I'm just asking the question. I ain't saying it's right or wrong. I'm just.
I mean, that could work too, but what if the mother doesn't have that money
Yeah.
to spend?
Right.
You know?
Right. And
Nah,
And
I
obviously she ain't got it because she can't spend it on one child. Because if she has $600, she'd just split it between the three of them.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have $600.
It's at her disposal. It's at her disposal, so it goes to where she's saying the destination is going. But if the other parent is given that, then spending that, the actual resources on that child, you know what I mean?
If you have $600, somebody give you $600, and then they say only spend this on McDonald's,
Right.
and then your light bill is due. Are you gonna? And you ain't got no other money but this $600. Are you only gonna spend it on? Are you gonna spend it on your light bill, or are you just gonna buy food?
I'm gonna spend
You spend your light bill.
But alright.
You can't spend $300 in McDonald's.
This is me. Alright. So this is me personally. This is what I'm gonna say. Me personally. Not playing devil advocate or anything. If I had a woman do that to me, I'd be pissed, but you gotta let it go because of the nature of the situation. You can't be mad at the kids. You can't be mad at her. The other two baby daddies ain't shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'll tell you, next year she only getting $200, and I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That 200 is gonna.
If she wants to do exactly, but if she wants to do that,
And guess who's suffering? Guess who's suffering?
The mother, because
child.
that's what.
but the thing is, like, you have to think it like as a father. Like honestly, like I worked my ass off for my kid to be fresh and my kid to look good. And I'm not trying. No, I'm not trying to be selfish. You know what I mean? But I'm just like, all right, it's cool. Get them clothes and stuff like that. But you knew I worked hard for that $600 to give it to my child. Yeah. So if I give you that $600, make sure my child stands out. Right. At least, you know what I mean? Get them shoes, pay less shoes, but put the name brand on my kid, the quality stuff.
So it's a competition.
It's not a competition.
That's what
I
it's
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But you know what I mean?
Like, you want the best for your child.
For my child, yeah. I'm not saying like shit on those
Yeah.
kids. I try my best for my kid, but if I do give you $600, you spend it on other kids.
But
Just like y'all
that's
said,
not
I gave it to
saying-
her.
but it's
I
not
said do that,
necessarily
but
splitting
try to
it
make me
between
feel
them.
good about it. You know what I mean? Like try to get like. I know exactly what you're
That's why
talking
you
about.
probably
Because I would feel
should.
bad too. Like, oh, they dads ain't doing nothing for them. All right, cool. You know what I mean?
That-
But make me feel good. You know, like, hey, I got them some stuff, but don't worry. You know, this person, you know, they got a little more, or they got, you know, what they really wanted and stuff like that. Like, make me feel good as a parent. Is to not be like, nah, you know, like all three of them got the exact same. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it's like a give and take. You know what I mean? Like.
Absolutely.
As a devil advocate, I'd have said, fuck that shit. I'd have just been like, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, because where do you think that question came from? You know what I mean? Somebody thought of that when they said, hell no, this and this and this. Next year, I'm just going to buy all my stuff for my kid and I'm going to take them separately.
That's just, okay, let's say a woman gives you $600 and you have 4 kids to raise by yourself, and they just want their child to look good. Even if your child doesn't have to have the most name brand clothes to look good. You can go to Walmart and buy them an outfit that looks like $1,000 outfit.
Oh, I still shop at Walmart, yeah.
$25, period. And I don't want one of my children, like, come on now. One looks good
Let me
out
ask
of
you this
all of
question.
them. What is that gonna say?
Well,
you love me more than you love them.
Hell yeah, I love that
Or
one child more than I love the other one. That's
not
that
you.
child came out of my balls.
No.
That one did, not the other one. That one.
No, not that. Not you specifically.
Yeah, but the
and
mother.
If you were in a situation like that where the mother mother gave you money.
Yeah.
Might as well like flip it so you can see how it feels. You still have to look at them and say, damn, my baby needs some new shoes. Damn.
What if that person
this.
say, look, spend that whole $600 on my kid? What you gonna say?
I'm gonna say you crazy as fuck. Just take this fucking $600 back to wherever the fuck it came from.
Okay, I respect that.
With my children.
If it's an ignorant person, no, I'm saying if you're
I'm
dealing with an
serious.
ignorant person,
I'm so serious.
because you can't fight that.
Money is not that important that I have to
Time's
favor
up.
one child over the other. Oh,
Well, time
next
up on
question.
time.
That was a good subject.
But I want to get to the point to what y'all just said though. Really, it affects the kids because I experienced that with my sisters. You know, my sisters, their father was never in their life, but my dad, he would show up and buy us things, and we'd come back home, and then my sisters be looking sad, like, dang, y'all look nice.
Exactly.
And then me and my brother be trying to hide all of our stuff, you know, because you feel bad for your sisters. So it actually affect your siblings.
Yeah,
it make them
does. Really
feel
bad,
insecure, make them feel devalued, like they're not loved.
It'll make them a stronger person in the long run.
That's who affects at the end of the day, the kid.
They definitely grow up and then resent their sister or brother for that.
Yeah,
Like, they
that
can
part.
really be like, they can be like, like you got to have this and you got to have that when you was child.
Right.
We have all that. You was the golden child. Where your daddy at now?
On to the next question.
All right.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay, my question is, why do some men not take care of their personal hygiene? You got men who walking around smelling like balls.
Yeah.
They don't brush. One dude said lady said, they don't brush the teeth. Well, he don't brush his teeth. He just use Listerine. Don't take showers. They don't brush their teeth. He just use Listerine. Why is it that they don't keep the nail? Like women are looking at your nails, your feet. What's up with
Women look at all of that. Y'all don't know.
Men
Women
with
look
ugly
at
feet.
everything.
Now y'all got me feeling insecure.
Why can't men have
I'm very insecure about my nails.
So what do y'all have to think about those men who don't take care of their personal hygiene, and then they're the ones that are calling other men who do keep it up metrosexuals? Like, oh, I mean, you take a shower every day, you're a metrosexual.
Right.
What do you think
Because they
about
like
that?
to keep themselves.
Do you think that they feel like being nasty is manly? And if they take care of themselves, they're gonna be feminine. Like, why are they trifling like that?
Why are they trifling like that? Like, whoa.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Probably the way they was raised. Their parents probably wasn't up on them on their hygiene because that stuff get taught young.
Right, and then you get with a. Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, the girl try to teach you, like, hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead.
He's so used to it though.
A man he would never be responsive like that. If his mother couldn't teach him that and blah blah blah, you know how they say you marry like your mother figure or whatever, you know, like how guys like starting like wives start to become like mother to the. If a man is not going to be responsive, his mother couldn't keep him clean, so that woman is not going to help him.
She ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
I honestly think it's just on that person. Because, like, see, for an example, my brother and I, we both were raised the same. And our mom, taught us how to take care of ourselves. But even though we were growing up, I see my brother would do some of the most trifling shit ever. And I'm like, come on, man, like, you know better than that, man. That's nasty, man. Like, and I was like the one that was always funny about germs and keeping myself clean. And he was the one that would just pick up a frog or a roach or anything. Like, he just didn't care. It just really depend on the person. Like, some people feel like, I can, take a shower the next 3 days. It's just germs.
Yeah.
They look at germs like that.
So how do you think they can change that? Like, if they get in a relationship, how do you think they can change?
Why should they even get in a relationship?
I know they want a relationship.
They need to get in a relationship with soap and water.
They want a man want a woman to kiss and hug up on him, but he don't shower.
But the problem is, y'all doing it though.
Everything.
Women doing it. The dudes could be trifling and the women still giving them play. Maybe if you make this nigga a pariah in society, like nigga, you can't do nothing.
Get in the bed without taking a shower.
Right.
Yeah, there's a guy I know. I'm not gonna say from where, but there's a guy I know just like that. Like, we always like this place where we're at, where we always interact with this guy. We always got like, man, I do not want to go to that guy's house, and we know he has kids and he has a wife. We were just like, he looked like that when he left yesterday, and he's back in the same thing. And you're just like,
it's like,
and his car reflects him. Like, with me, like, I'm weird. Like, if I really want to know somebody, I just look in their car. Like,
Yeah, I remember.